Welcome to the start of a brand new series on this channel. In Is It Good, we will be reviewing a variety of topics. I'll be reviewing Upload, which is out now on Amazon Prime, and it is written by The Office US co-creator Greg Daniels.
No! God! No!
I'll begin with a basic rundown of the show before going deeper into the greater philosophy of the series, and finally, I'll wrap it up with a rating out of 10.
Hey, Nora, attention on your work, please. No music.
Thanks so much, Lucy.
Upload is set in the near future of an alternate reality where it's possible to digitize your consciousness and live forever as a stream of data. Basically, you can upload your mind and be immortal. That's pretty great, on paper. However, capitalism being what it is, these virtual reality afterlives have become another way for corporations to profit. Upload shows great restraint in not overdoing the obvious capitalism is evil angle, and instead saves it for a more satisfying reveal later on. The series is centered around the narcissistic but charming Nathan Brown, played by Robbie Amell, whom we meet when he takes control of his self-driving car to go on a little joyride down the highway. He's stopped by the police immediately, and he flirts with the officer controlling the police drone. You know, typical future stuff.
Oh no? What station you in, SoCal?
Should I call your longtime girlfriend Ingrid and tell her you will be late?
Okay, see, that's not supposed to happen.
Bye.
Afterwards, we are introduced to Nathan's family, his best friend with whom he's creating an app, and his upper-class, haughty girlfriend. I don't think I'd ever have to use that word in describing a character outside of Downton Abbey, but that's really the best description of her. Well, there's another more suitable word, but I'm afraid that it might not be entirely appropriate. A nice moment between Nathan and his niece occurs, and we also get to see that he has doubts about the future of his relationship, but all of that comes second to his freak car accident.
Stop now!
Overridden.
Today, car crashes are the leading cause of death for adults in almost every first world country. However, in Upload, car crashes don't happen. At all.
Car accident.
You mean a motorcycle?
It says car.
Weird.
In the later episode, a character even states, "These self-driving cars are supposed to be foolproof." The creator, Greg Daniels, does a great job of suggesting that there's more to this than meets the eye without hijacking the story. He sets the foundation, but doesn't let the viewer get distracted from what's going to happen next. Nathan's consciousness gets digitized into Horizon's Lakeview, which is a very thinly veiled representation of Verizon, and he is matched with his own personal angel, Nora Anthony, played by Andy Allo. I say matched because there are elements which suggest that the angel and soul system is comparable to the show's very own dating app, Nightly. The series pokes fun at the concept that you can literally rate your Tinder date, and we discovered that the rating system is applicable to the angel and soul system. As soon as Nora and Nathan come into contact with each other, the show becomes more electric to watch. Their chemistry, even when they don't share the screen, is palpable in a way that hints at the potential of something beyond just physical satisfaction. It's also a reminder that Greg Daniels has played a hand in creating such relationships in his previous work for The Office, Parks and Recreation, and even The Simpsons.
Oh great, can't wait.
The physicality of Nathan's relationship with his girlfriend is contrasted with the almost completely emotional connection that he has with Nora. Even when they're attracted to each other's physical traits, the show suggests that their attraction goes beyond that. We get to see their relationship develop more over the course of the episodes, and aside from some unrealistic character lapses, they both stay pretty consistent. Now that we know the gist of the show, what is it really about?
Alright, you're stressing me out. What's the meaning of life in 10 seconds? Come on.
I think, therefore I am. If you listened to the first part of this video, and the entire time you were thinking, is he gonna mention The Good Place? Then I want to thank you for your patience and tell you that it has paid off. The Good Place was a TV show about the afterlife. The actual one, not virtual reality, and it was created by Michael Schur, who'd worked as a writer for The Office. He also made Brooklyn Nine-Nine. While I recommend anyone to watch those shows if you want to have a genuine laugh, I think Upload is being unfairly compared to The Good Place.
Okay, so what did we learn?
Don't get me wrong, I understand the comparison. Not only are both written by an alum of The Office, but they both deal with the concept of death and life after death. I think aside from the fact that I find both shows to be genuinely funny, that's where the thematic comparisons end. Where The Good Place was a weekly lecture on the concept of morality and its relation to our life after death, Upload is a crash course in the idea of the self and capitalism.
Yourself. I think, therefore I am. That I didn't die. That's consciousness.
I think, therefore I am. One of the elements upon which Western philosophy is founded, one sentence written by René Descartes, is a great representation of the main overarching theme in Upload. If we can doubt our existence, then that means we exist. That's the meaning. When Nathan has a breakdown as a result of something seemingly innocuous, I'd spoil everything else in the series before spoiling the reason, he tries to commit virtual suicide. He's stopped by Nora, who tells him the fact that he finds the virtual heaven weird, or the fact that he knows some things are fake, is proof that he's still the same person he always was. The show would be decent if they'd ended at that, but as the plot thickens, the writers never forget that at its core, it is a question about who you are and what makes you, you. Now that physicality requires interaction with another plane of existence, he is forced to do some introspection. Who is he without corporeality? Furthermore, if your existence is reliant on the data plan of your controlling girlfriend, and your memories are subject to damage if someone simply misplaces the file, how can you be sure that you're still the same person? Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. But what if you don't know who you are anymore? What if you aren't sure? The series has some problems with its world building. It doesn't discuss some aspects of the world or the society, nor do they actually show it. This might be an oversight on the creator's part, or it may be a setup for a second season. Additionally, there are some tonal shifts in the beginning, which could have been more adeptly handled. The character inconsistencies can feel a bit jarring too, and there may be 1 or 2 scenes each episode that it could have been removed without affecting anything. However, those are all nitpicks. As I said at the start, this review will be focusing only on the first 3 episodes of the series, so in a rating out of 10, this series gets a stellar 8 out of 10. It's okay to compare it to The Good Place, or even The Leftovers if you squint. But Upload stands on its own due to the affability of its cast, the quick-witted writing, and the wonderful execution of the concept. Thanks for watching.